Hi, I'm Janicia and welcome to my channel. Today I'm outside in the garden just trying to harvest some of my herbs that I'm growing. I have echinacea in my front yard. I'm just going to collect a few so I can make a tincture for this year. I'm also collecting butterfly pea, which I love. Oh my goodness. This is my first time growing it. It's so pretty and the color of the tea is just kind of exciting. Maybe just a little girl in me, but it's exciting for me. I also have some basil that I'm collecting that I'm going to dry because I love basil. I love to add it to my pizza, my pasta, and I'm also collecting mint that we have in our backyard. This is some random mint that was in a pot from some years ago. It spilled out of the pot and then here it's just in the ground. So I've just been controlling it, but I'm just collecting some of them because they're getting a little bit too long. So I'm going to take it inside and dry them. I'm taking out this holy basil that I've left in my oven to be dehydrated. I use my oven because I don't have a dehydrator. I don't really have the space for any more appliances. So I am just using my oven and I'm content with that for now. And I am just going to blend it down into a powder because sometimes some herbs I actually like to blend down. I don't have a problem with that. And little bit by little bit, I've been drying some and just adding it to a jar as I go along. And hopefully I get this jar filled up before the season is over. Anyway, I am just taking these mints off of the stem. So I did something silly. I washed them first, and it made it a little bit harder for it to come off of the stem. But hey, whatever. You live and you learn, and then you get love. So I am just spreading these out to dry them. Also with the basil, the basil was a lot easier to get off the stem because it was dry, and then I'll just wash them afterwards. And it made it a lot easier to do that. And I'm just gonna dehydrate these until whenever they're dry. I don't really look to see like how long I did it for, but until they're dry. So I have this leaf of life that my mom actually gave me this plant, and it's actually really easy to propagate. It propagates by like the leaves that it just starts growing. If you put it in between something, it'll just start growing. But this is a really healthy herb. It's called leaf of life, and it's really good. I used to give it to my son a lot because he used to wheeze all the time, and now he doesn't have that wheezing problem. Maybe it's the leaf of life, or he just grew out of it, whatever. But I still like to drink it occasionally. I am going to use some herbs on my this is turkey neck. We love turkey neck in this house, and I'm making a lot. So I am just gonna go outside to collect some herbs for that. But first, I have to water my hydrangea, which is on life support. But anyways, I'm just collecting some green onions, some Cuban oregano. That's what that green stuff is. A little bit of thyme. And I am going to collect also some peppers, which I'm going to chop up and I'm going to blend these down and I'm going to marinate that turkey neck inside of it. So, where I grew up, this is something that my grandmother did, my aunts did. This is how we marinated meats a lot of times. With it's more of like a wet marinade, not dry. And we would just chop the peppers, the onions, garlic, salt, whatever other herbs you have that you like, you kind of just add it to the mix. But we would blend these all together. And my mom used a blender, but now thinking about it, I have a food processor, and that would actually be a lot better than using the blender. I didn't want to have to add water. But anyway, then I add a little bit of salt because you need that flavor inside of it. And you're going to blend it down till everything is well combined. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice, and that's because I'll be storing the remainder of this inside of my refrigerator. So you see, I'm just putting it all over the turkey, and I got some brown sauce from the store because you normally would do this with like brown sugar, but I don't have time to do that. So I am just gonna just combine this with all my ingredients and put it in the crock pot overnight with some water and my scotch bonnet pepper, and there you go, and that is dinner. So I'm taking out my herbs that I have and that I dehydrated. And this is the mint, and I'm not gonna blend that down. I'm just gonna just store it in a little jar so that I can make teas from it. So before I go out, we just had a celebration and we're about to head out. I'm going to have my butterfly pea tea, which is really, really good. I enjoy it. You see that color? Look at it. It's so pretty. Like, who wouldn't like that? You can use it for dyes and other stuff, but it's so good. And that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.